First exercise will be tiny angle. However, the guy in front of you has a... Okay. So you're going to do a straight strike, please. So he's going to do straight strike, not changing left or right. I'll change left or right, but not you. So you just strike straight ahead. I go, turn, and ahead. And there is a very literal rule of thumb, maybe a rule of all fingers. Do not go. Yeah. So make sure you clear the path as you enter. So you enter, you let it pass. No panic, as quietly as calmly as you can do it. So open, move. First, tiny angle. Good. This is. So there's no difference between this technique and what we just done. However, when I look at all of you, yes? Guilty. So the idea is nothing has changed when he has the book in my mind. Yeah, so when he acts, I move as if he didn't grab my hand. Yeah? So I'm not going like that, and then so like just go, turn, stop. Yeah. So enter, clear. Nothing different. Please think about that. So imagine him without talking if that's easier, but just do the normal moves. Straight out. We're first going to address a difficult and complicated thing called the Iwama wobble. Have you heard about the Iwama wobble? Yeah, good. This is a rhetoric question, but what is the point of the Iwama wobble? There is no point of the Iwama wobble. However, it's a symptom, an expression of the fact that you've done the strike correctly. Yeah. So the Iwama wobble in itself is not important, but it's like the last thing on the checklist to show, okay, so you actually did the strike correctly. So that's the idea. Yeah. So it's not because you don't all need to go wobble. It's because you do the correct strike and move on. Yeah. It's a little bit like karate when you strike. So it's like this sort of. It's not because I'm going. That's not the point. The point is I strike and then it moves. Yeah, that's the idea. So we stand up when we practice the Iwama wobble. Because we're going to get to it sooner or later. So just hold the weapon in front of you. Now, the point of the Iwama wobble is that you need to move from the hakamon, this part of the hakamon. Yeah? So if I go, okay, I understand. Nothing much happens down here. So if you do the wobble, then the haka moves. Yeah? So that's the idea. And I'll just show you what is the point of it. So the idea is do not do this at home and do not do it. But the idea of the strike is don't do this at home. Is that I'm completely loose in the grab. And then when I finish, I catch it. Yeah? So that's the point. Then you might get some kind of wobble, but that's not the point. So completely, do not do this, but you're open, and then you catch it. So it's the catch that makes it wobble. Okay, so now we try the wobble. Only the wobble. So try and disconnect your arms from your body when you move it, and then see there's no connection through. Yeah? And then try and tighten it up so you're loose. But still solid. So it's like, don't shake it. I see some of this shake. So that's the idea. So you catch it and it vibrates. You catch it and it vibrates. Right? So it's more like catching it, which is the point. Okay? Good. Don't shake it. I see some of you still shaking. And don't do this. Do loose, do so like flexible. I don't know how to explain it, but so like do it flexibly, flexible. So your whole body shakes when you do it. Yeah? Your whole body goes all the way down to your feet. Yeah? That's it. Good. Okay, now we are well prepared to do the first three. If you look at me on the back, you can do this in two different ways. You can do this in two different ways. You can have a point of really opening up your back. Really opening up your back like this. Before you strike. Or you can have go back to go forward. It's slightly different. Can you see the difference? It's slightly different. One is to practice the awareness of the back, opening everything up. Strike. And he always does. Yeah? He does this beautifully and excellently. So go back. And go forward. Or, which we're going to do today, go back to go forward. Go back. Because I want to go forward. A minute difference. If you can't see, don't worry. Can you see, some of you see the minute difference? So one is that there's a point in the back, and the other one is I'm on my way forward. Yeah, slightly different. So try today, I'm on my way forward version. Challenging. After me, right? To do 10, what about? I'm being very sarcastic now. So don't forget you want to wobble. So don't forget when you strike. I've seen many Iwama wobbles. Very good. So I see, but don't go this stiff, and don't go. I've seen both just now. So try. I know it's very difficult, and again, don't do it. Think about it as if the idea is that I go like this, and then I catch it. Don't do it like this. But the idea is that I'm loose. It's very loose. Until the end, it goes. I catch it and it vibrates through the body. Yeah? So don't think I'm doing a million of these, but try and go do a few and then really feel the quality of it. Yeah? I know it's difficult. And again, the point is not the wobble, but it is the fact that you have moved your body in such a way that you actually do. Yeah? A bit more. Difficult. Right? Let me see. Oh no, actually, sorry, I'll just say a few words. So, in the ideal case, when I stand in this position, everything is perfectly aligned in my feet, in my arms, and all that. And then if I change feet, I should actually also change arms. Because then everything is perfectly symmetric. Yeah? Symmetric to this. It is very rare in a samurai battle that you see people go and change sides when you so we never let go of the weapon, which introduces the problem of this. So when you move from this side to this side, you need to adjust your body. You see everything changed? So from here, this is good, it feels nice, but then you have to go this way. See how my shoulder goes back a bit? So this is still sticking out. My hands. Okay, try that. So on the right forward. So feel how that feels. So there's a good connection between the arm, the leg, and the hips, and the legs. And then you change sides. And then try and do the wrong first. So stick your shoulder out. This feels like if I just move from one side to the other side, it will be like that. Yeah, move, keep your weight in front of you. You see that you move. Yeah? And this is what we don't want. So when we go on the other side, you pull the shoulder back, and you keep the weight from the shoulder. Very difficult. I think I'll stop saying very difficult because everything is very difficult. So you go from one perfect positioning to the other, where you need to adjust everything in order for it to feel right. Look right. So the shoulder has to be back, mainly. But you can also see the distance of the weapon that goes in. Yeah. Okay, go back in to the right. Right. Good feeling with the right. Good. So you feel there's a qualitative and quantitative difference between the two stances, yeah? Yeah, Max? Yes, slightly, but not much, but it goes a little bit, it's more this. You see, when you strike, you might go a bit tighter. But because we didn't touch this, then you wouldn't strike too much. So from here, you don't need to change your hands much, but you need to adjust everything. Yeah. Good. Strike. Now we do the first degree on the left side. Yeah. So, in 2 minutes, all your shoulders will be out. Yeah? So, but keep them back. So lift and strike. And remember, it still has to be a strike. We're killing somebody, we're splitting something in two. Yeah? So it's not for fun. So you cannot only concentrate on having beautiful shoulders, you need to strike and have beautiful shoulders. Yeah? So again, up. Keep the shoulders in. Shoulders are in. Good. Shoulders are in. Hips are good. Distance to the weapon, to the body is different. Yeah? And just check on the right hand side. Just check. So shoulders now forward. Back to left hand. Left. Everything adjusts. Strike. Shoulder in. Okay, let's do 10. Itch. Shoulder distance, hips, feet, Iwama wobble, everything else. Go. Rin. Sun. Shoulders. Shi. Go. Look. Sit. Shoulders. Hats. Ku. I know this is very self-aware to do Suguri because it's just you. But the last thing, look at my head. Here. Yeah, because it helps everything turn. Yeah, but the head doesn't change. The head is forward. The head is disconnected from the rest of the body. In some sense, it's totally connected. But so you go here to here. Same. Many of you do this because it helps everything turn this way you want it to turn. But don't let the fact that you're turning your body turn your head. Like forward, forward, forward. Yeah, on your own, please. And then if you want to go to the right, feel the feeling, go to the left, feel the feeling. Mind behind you, please. And this is, I think this is depending on which guru you subscribe to and different things. But there's two things, there's Kamai and Hanmi. Yeah. Kamai means just any stance, and Hanmi means half body. Yeah. So you're always in some kind of Kamai because you always stand. But in the Hanmi, you stand so that if you draw a line, you sort of get to your back foot somehow. However, on the other side, If I go exactly as I did on the other side, I'm twisting my hip. So if you stand and you put your foot down, that's sort of the position. And you might just, I think I've just hit my heel, but not in the same way as on the side. This one's like in the middle, more or less. But this is maybe just touching the heel. Yeah? So everything changes. Yeah? You see the difference? Yeah? And you feel it. You feel it. If you try and go, it's how it blocks the hip. But you need to be this way. Yeah? Try again. Good. Okay, good. One thing now we have is after the turning. So the turning of the feet is, I stop only a few of you turn on your heels. Don't do this, don't turn on your heels, but turn as if you're sort of stepping in. So you're stepping carefully. Carefully stepping. Not letting you overturn. So you strike. And you carefully step. So it's like that feeling, yeah? Okay, now we have a long list of things to remember. And now is the time, forget everything and trim. Are you going to answer? Tell me, what is the answer? Why do the feet move? Yeah, because the hips and body move. So it's not the feet, so don't think. It's a little bit of that, but it's like you see the body's not engaged. So what happens is I rotate and the feet, because I move with the rotation. Yeah? You see that's the idea. It's not I have to move. Yeah? Because I turn the hips, and because of that the feet move. And then one thing, don't go, imagine you're in a very narrow alley. So don't go like that. Stay straight on the line, straight on the line, straight on the line. Yeah? The hips move, the feet, shoulders back, feet. Think, don't think, etc. Thanks, Paul. Now we're going to go to the kind of the fifth movie, and we're going to test the reverse. We're going to test the attacks. So until now, we've been doing the showman strike, yeah? Now we're going to do the yokoman strike, which has a slightly different nature, showman, yokoman. The slightest of differences. This will become obvious shortly. Hopefully, if you can hold it. So we're going to do now, Adrian is just helping, he's my helper. He has no ego. So, if I go to do this one, that wasn't so good. Yeah? So what I need to do is to say, okay, I got it now. So what you need to do now during the break session, what you need to do is you need to move as if there's no weapon. Have I said this is difficult before today? I think I have. This is also difficult. Shoulder in, strike. You see what happened? So I show you the wrong one first. Wrong one first, if I remove weapon too soon. The next one is I'm so aware of the weapon, I go like this. And the correct one is I move forward. See, I don't do anything else than move. But the timing is essential. So I keep my weapon between his until I'm free. So here, keep my weapon above my head, shoulder in. Try that, please. 2 and 2. Again, be careful, and then you just do go back and then do the other side, and then come back to it. And the goal of the ipukut is to make sure that if I do something, you just illustrate that I'm doing something. Yeah? That's the joke. Okay, so now we're going to block this attack. So what we're doing, we're going to do it very slowly, but he's doing the diagonal. And again, if you see that there's trouble, you just hold it and show it. So there. Now I go back. I go up in the middle to about here. I slide back. I project my center into his weapon, to aim in front of my center. On the center. So, I have the ceiling, engage my body in the middle, rotate the hips on the back. That's it. So, a little bit faster than this. So here, with him, you go up, you go down, so yeah. Just begin. What blocks his strike? I don't know if you heard the clunk. Where was the clunk? It's about here. Often the clunk is down here, which is wrong. I try to move the clunk down here. Very often, so go away. Yeah? To open up. But the idea is, more or less all of these moves, and you go there. And the path is clear. See that? Because the clock was about here. Is that clear? Does it make sense? Yeah, good. Yeah, so if I have him before he's fully engaged, I open him up. And I easily get the center. Yeah? So continue. I slide back, right? So we continue here. Out there. See it? Focus, go down. Here. Out there. See that? I'll try it. Okay, so now we're going to do the slowly, but without stopping too much. So he has block in the middle. And then the final one, no, look at my finger, this is the one. So look, I go back and I start. The final one, I sort of more or less stay where I am, and I go back, and then I put my whole body into it, like that. So I'm much closer, and I open everything up very brutally. Yeah, good. So, look my back foot. It goes. And then when I start moving, not because I move my foot, but because my hips start moving. Yeah, you see that? So if I don't, I'm crushing my knee. That's the next way. Yeah, so. And the final one, slightly different. It's a good idea if you use my curve close. I'm not going to mind it. So, right, right. In recent years, the balance of power has changed. We have seen the introduction of weapons made of bamboo. So now I don't have a bamboo weapon, instead has. And she has a huge advantage now, because it's a much more solid and powerful weapon. So you'll see when I block, you see when I block, I need to work a lot harder to really make an impression on her weapon. So you can feel it's very hard, and I'm not so hard on the weapon. So that means it's not a problem, it's just an educational opportunity. So that means I really need to make sure that despite the fact there's a lot more momentum in her weapon, I still need to defend the same line, still need to defend the same line, and the final one. I again still need to go. So I need to really muscle up, basically. Yeah? You feel the difference? So when you change weapons, you see that I'm poking you with left, right, and center. So I move now. Right, good. You probably see it. When I go, see, it goes push. It's like very easy. So you just need to make sure that you know the difference. And you actually compensate for the fact that there's a new weapon has entered the scene, which is like different, actually. More thing. I don't know if all of you, some of you will need a bamboo book in your education. So now we're just going to do a little bit of target practice. More target practice. We're going to do the first one. So good distance. Now see how you go a little bit my way. So the first one says he goes forward and strike. If we are with crossed blades and he strikes, we hit my head. However, for safety, we have this distance. So when he goes forward, he will not hit my head. And this is on purpose. Yeah? So it's different yet. So he's not hitting my head. And similarly, I won't be able to sort of like hit him very hard on the head because of the distance. So for safety, we're having a good distance between the weapons. Yeah? And now, as he goes up, I go up. I haven't moved. As he goes down, I strike. Yeah. So copy. It's so simple. That is difficult. So look at my foot. Don't do like that. So don't pull up and move. Because after it's a very martial artist, if I go like this, you just strike me instead. I clearly signal where I'm going. So just go there. Good. He has to be 100% certain that this is going to happen. That's his plan. He's sitting dog, I'm a sitting dog, and he's hitting me and I'm dead. That's the idea of the attack. And then, at the very last moment, I move away and I attack him. That's the idea. Okay? So, don't move, push. PIs, don't do PIs maybe, but PIs at the same time. Do not step out. Do not step out too soon. Do not do this. Do this. See the difference? Yeah? I won't say the D word again, but it is. So I go here. He's certain that he has me. So
means arms lifting all the way up, and you don't have time to lift that high.
Exactly. That's a good point. Very good point. So if I do like first uri, and then before we get out. So I go sort of like, I go to about here, and then as you come down. This is the first one, is it? And this has got the keyword in the memory. So, this was the right hand side. Oh, okay. No problem. So she will not leave. So she was saying, hang on. That's it. Where you are directly, you definitely so that's just a distinction between and now, and this is impossible to do. Wait. Shoulder, oh yeah, this is, oh yeah, feet, hips, yeah, no, yeah. The key word is wait. Wait. No, don't wait, I wait. Wait. Daddy, no avance. I can go either left, I can go either knee or here. I can decide by myself. I'm going to make it very obvious. If it's completely obvious, I have him. He strikes is where he thinks I'm going. You don't think you look like this, but you do. So, it has to be 100% sure that this is going to happen. Like this feet. You're just attacking straight ahead. Yeah. That's the idea. Straight attack down here. Punch! Yes. Very nice. So this is quite time now. So you just have to stand and text. So you disappear in the sound. Left to right, that's just the and I'm not psychic. I just wait. You see the look, you see? I'm just waiting to do that stuff. Yeah. That is another point. So, my hand, I go, rush! Run! So I attack. I don't cheat. Easy wait every single time. Because I wait a microsecond. just attack. In the ideal world, you could probably kill the person before they realize what's going on. So now, proper distance, so real distance, so I can hit them up. This is how it's dangerous. So, where is wait? I don't know, can you see his movements inside in his mind? I cannot read minds, I can only read bodies. But now he knows if I don't move, he's going to kill me. Yeah? So now the body starts showing all kinds of different bodies. Now I really attack. I wait for the moment when the brain's going shocking to this. It's time to move the brain. Then you attack. Yeah? Nice. Carefully, but seriously. A few of you, less than 50%, I think, signal the attack now. You signal the attack. So I'll put this over. This is my wrist. Thank you. It's about half an hour to get ready to move here. Yeah. The classic one, which I've also seen, foot. Yeah. Don't do any of those, please. Be nothing. Be nothing. Be nothing. Be nothing. So now you also have a role to play. Because now you tension up. And then you go. Whatever you do, yeah. So just stand, be nothing. No secret. Please. Good, very nice. And I saw some of you get surprised by your own attack. That was great. Educated though. Now let's stop this. So this is serious stuff. This is this is how we work with real weapons for real. So there's no doubt in the attack, no doubt in the attack. There's no doubt in the strength. That's it. So now we're going to lie down a little bit. Now we're going to do the attack again. Now we're going to go flying. And we need to spread out a lot first. And then we're going to go flying. So as see, I'll go very slowly first. I go step. It's a huge advantage to have long legs. Go very slowly again. Go. "45 degrees is acceptable. 90 is much better. The trick, two tricks to this one, or 2 points to this one. The jump. And the balance. Jump and balance. And here. Step. Okay. Try that. Easy me. Not space. Jump. We can just hang on. From line to line. So the first one. You don't need to go to the side because she's dead. And this is, remember the discussion we had? What is this? Now we need it to be sharp-ish. So because we're going to use it to poking with some blunt. There we go. So rotation. Second one, I go here to this, here. And again, notice this is also from the first thing touching. I do not need to do it. I do not need to do it. I do not need to, as I'm going to show you kumitachi, so don't worry about dancing. So two different ones you can make on your own. So these two. The first one, he doesn't also do hand. That's how you at least those two, and then okay, this is now more space now. So now we're going to we don't have the time to do the thing we have to do. So we're going to do now is that I'm happy and you're happy. Don't change roles. And then I say change roles when we change roles. Yeah? So I'm happy and you're happy. And I'm going to. Yeah?
And which defense line are you?
Whatever you want.
And
But and she has that feeling that Lars is not going on his selfish road. She has that feeling always. Do it again. So I go like this, try to find when she's asleep, when she's crossed her legs. I go. Watch her. Watch her. Yeah. Carefully, but with intent. Yeah. So now we're going to take a step forward, and I'm going to say belly to belly, belly to back, back to back, and back to belly. Yeah. So those are the hands. Yeah. And now we're going to do belly to belly. So we're going to step forward, rotate. Oh my God. Belly to belly. Yeah. So take a step forward, belly to belly. Yeah. So step. Yeah, 2 and 2. 2 and 2, please. Legs don't move fast, is it? The legs back to back. So we kind of go. Now, this way. So we go back to back. Yeah. So we go back to back. Back to back immediately to a side, depending on what he does. These sides, go my back.
Oh, that way, yeah.
You go to the side, back to back. Yep, back to back. When you start 𝗖𝗛𝗧 the Gihon gives you grabbers. Yeah? And there are different distances and they have a significant meaning. So you have to take, so you shake my hand. No, sorry, you shake. Yeah. So look at my center. You shake. Yeah. Shake. He just needs to move a millimeter. And I move it. So you need to take this into account when you do the techniques. Yeah? So we start by doing 2 different techniques. One is kata and one is movement. Because you then feel the nature of the different poses. Right? So kata first. Here, I engage, and then I move. Keep cutting to the side. I go. What is the purpose of this one? Destroy his structure. Yeah? So it's not out. Yeah? Because if I do like this, he has about half an hour again to do all kinds of different things before he comes back. Yeah? So what I do is I start, move, and then make him afraid or scare him. That's the idea of the atomy. That's basically the idea of all the atoms, that by scaring you sort of disintegrate the structure, which is what I want to do. Yeah? So from here, grab, enter, and this one is controlling. If I go this way, I go onto his leg. So I need to find our legs. I need to find that. Yeah. Hold. Enter. Step. Shoulder. Knee. So, I know this, I've probably seen this before. So here, start, and also start by starting. Again, you really need to break the balance. I'll go this way first. Don't go. Center down, actually. Enter. Here. Not that way. That way. All 𝗪𝗧 need to give the impression that they're going into the mat. That's the idea, that's the point of 𝗪𝗧. So if I can do like this, I've got how to do it. If it feels like this, he's in doubt where we're going. And he might even think he can get up. So all 𝗪𝗧 need to have this feeling. So it needs to be projected into him. You do it. Yeah? I know you know this. Yeah? That was katate, Namune, which is which is different. Very close. And there's a uniform challenge. So if you don't want to end with the gi over your head, grab here. So you grab here. Tighter turn. Do not worry about this. Do not worry about this. Do not worry about this. Do not worry about comes off. Yes. Very simple. Ikkyo, katate, and over the maybe too basic, but that's quite right. So when you do this, that's good, all good. But now, everybody's worried about the hand, and you should worry about the elbow. I think that's what I think. Maybe I'm trying to figure out. So everybody worries about the hand, and if somebody does like this, you're delivering an equal to the body. Yeah. So don't fight. Just have your hand here, and everything comes to she who waits. So here, elbow, look at the hand. It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. So I'm not pulling or pushing. Yeah? Yeah. The elbow, sorry, please apologize, it's too simple. But the elbow Ikkyo. The secret of Ikkyo is the elbow. And all the other things. So here, if his elbow, I'll just go out and if the elbow is like this, there's no way I'm going to get him anywhere if he doesn't want to go. The elbow must be like this. And you get that, can you see? So you get that by driving a little bit too under, too much under. You see that? I grab by here, and as we come down, okay. Try. I know you know this, sorry. Now we're in preparation for 𝗛𝗚, which is going to test a little bit. So here's one. Like this. Then I go on my knees, on my toes. Grab the elbow as we talked about before. The arm here, and then I rotate in front of the center. Here, down. And then as she comes up, the other hand, on the knee. As she comes up, with the hand in the face, I rotate on my knees. As she comes up, this is harder for her to do. Knee to knee, remember the elbow. So when we talk about we talk about 𝗛𝗚, we always say toe to toe. We always say do toe to toe. But then you can sit down. You can't do toe to toe because that would be really awkward. So you do knee to knee. Knee to knee. And look, this is the secret. When I move in front of myself. When I move, everything's in front of myself. Yeah. No mercy, no waiting, no to go. When I move, I'm in front of myself. With that, we're going to learn 𝗛𝗚. Good. Sorry, 𝗛𝗚. The feeling of her body, the only feeling she gets is forward. The only feeling I project onto her is forward. Yeah? So when we come here, don't give her the feeling of backwards. See, I'm pushing it out. Because when I do that, I need to pull her all the way back. So the only feeling we give the uke is forward, so from here, and the only feeling she gets is forward. Yeah? So never. Every time I see this hand go down, it's not right. No. So here, again here, go here, forward. Yeah, you see the principle? Yeah. So never push it back. So now we're going to do the same two 𝗛𝗚. Yeah? So just to make it completely clear, the idea of 𝗛𝗚 is, first of all, this is definitely one of the difficult ones. And I know I say that for every single technique. So this is the idea of 𝗛𝗚 is that he always have the feeling of going that way. You would never, to do 𝗛𝗚, go that way. You always go that way. I don't know if you see I do a funny thing on my hips. Even when I sit down in Sesa, I do never go, when you do 𝗚𝗚, your hips are like that. When you do 𝗚𝗚, your hips are like that. Yeah. And in the car yesterday we talked about what is the center. Is the center a line or a point? It's a very philosophical discussion there. So is the center a line or a point? The center is not a line. Because if I turn around a line, I turn like this, but if I turn around the point, I turn like that. Yeah? So the center is here, and I turn around center. Yeah? So everything needs to move 3D kind of like this. So when you do 𝗛𝗚, you're always going to this like funny position, standing like tilting your head a little bit, and your head is funny. Because then you are able to move, instead of that way, you're able to move that way. So that's what we're going to do. So here, aim, actually, here, enter. We did knee to knee, now we do toe to toe. And now he has the feeling, never that way. Always this way. Always in front of the center. Always in front of the center. Always in front of the center. Yeah? There's one important thing about rules. What's the one thing that's important about rules? They have to be broken. Don't worry about the hand. Always worry about the hand you do that. So here, you need to go so to come free. Because if you don't do this, you get in trouble. So if you notice the direction of the goes that way, just this way. Yeah, that's a good thing about rules. And then we get to the same. See, now we get to the same place. Whereas here it goes on. It's very messy. So if it goes on, try to do 𝗚𝗚. It's quite, I mean, even if I bend down, it's quite difficult to do 𝗚𝗚. Yeah, so this is where we break the rule. And the rule is broken by Aikido. Aikido rule. So it's not, we talked about never just to have one part of your body move. So never always body, hips together. Yeah? So that's what we do. Here. Oh. Notice the direction, his direction. That way. Front of the center. I know we're getting a little bit nerdy, but this is the. Okay, so I think one thing in the next chapter show you. So this is personality part. So here, on this one, here, we start everywhere. Yeah, and now the first thing is the timing of the feet. Yeah. So when I go here and I go this 𝗚𝗚 thing, it's because, again, I know say if you don't understand, it's because my body is turning and my foot is moving. It's not I'm thinking I need to go toe to toe. I'm going because my body is turning. Yeah? And then we talked about this tenkan thing. I'm not used to those terms, but this is like a tiny. Don't move tension like that. Because then you're behind her and you don't have control. So the actual tension is actually in front of you. See where she's going? Forward, 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 forward. I start rotating about here. Forward, 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 forward. Okay. See the difference? Yeah? So it's the first one. First one is the question about the foot, the leg. So the first one is here. It comes because the body moves. The next one is don't waste all your good work by going behind. You see, she's control again. Yeah? But here, I'm in control. So I'm pointing the way I push. Yeah? Never push. So difficult. Good. Good. Next, let me introduce the difficult uchi. And you're going to do the okay? Let me go. Yeah? This is difficult. Difficult uke number 2. Difficult uke number 3. Good. We're going to deal with those 3 now. So number 2 is, it doesn't matter. Number 2 we will say. So the way I break the balance and the person moves, we just continue until you get this one. So we don't worry too much about number 2. Number 1, where you rotate. Difficult uke number 1 is difficult, but also very stupid. I come here, and then as I move, you rotate like that. It is impossible for me to do EQ. I don't need to do EQ. That's how we deal with number 1. Number 2. Number 3. I'm confusing myself. Where you take a step forward, and I go here, take a step forward. Difficult uke number 3 is also to with chin in, ready? That's how we deal with number 3. Okay, so now practice when you fall, chin in, please remember. Yeah. Number 1, they're both evil. Good. You like them? So, yeah, so we can just come here. I go on my best side to move for them. Number 3 was with a step. It makes it very difficult to do EQ this way. But this is like judo. Yeah. Carefully, those 2 finish ones. So what is the point of this? The point is that if you as uke, if I want to make it as difficult as possible to do the real technique we want to do, then I need to be a good uke and not be uke number 1, 2, or 3, because then it's too easy. Yeah, just go, and then you don't need to learn Aikido. And some people say that Sensei said that Aikido was, I don't know, it varies the number between 90 and 99% dancing. I don't know what number you have in your head, but what are different numbers? And then you say, oh yeah, like about the higher, at least 150. Yeah, so like around 100%. And why did you say that? Nobody knows. But the idea is, of course, most people, if they grab really hard, finished. I don't need to do Aikido. But if she does an Aikido, if I grab like this, also in Monotono is a classic, you're not going anywhere, except for the fact that there's a hand ready to smash my face. Yeah? So when I do omote, I pin her like this. Because I'm giving her 2 hands, but I'm controlling the second hand. Yeah? When I do katate, again I wouldn't go here, I would go here. But I've been controlling it, so if she makes the slightest mistake, she won't be able to move. Yeah? The slightest mistake, and she won't be able to move. That's the difficulty. So here. Now, what is the most difficult thing I can do for Aikido purposes? Not to get killed quickly. That is to move with the technique. Move with the technique. Don't forget what you're doing right. Yeah. Move with the technique. Move with the technique. Yeah. That's the Aikido which then demands of her to do kurekwasa. Yeah? Philosophical stuff. Good, we'll have a short break. Sign out, just 1 hour. Sit. 5 minutes. It was just one discussion. I just want to show you this thing about. Remember we talked about yesterday. If you're here, if you were working with somebody who's taller than yourself, if you're working with somebody who's taller than yourself, and then when you set up the technique, I'm not doing the technique. If I go, I'm already in significant trouble. Yeah? Because I'm on her terms. What I want to do is I want to go different. Yeah? So don't, oh, I'll be very kind. Yeah? This is what this discussion we had. So when I'm given a hand by you, so the problem is that when you give your hand, I've seen this many times, many places, when I give my hand, I give it on her terms. It's right in front of her center. It's not, I don't know this is too technical, but this is in front of her center and not mine. So if I want to start, I really need to go to get out of it. However, if I had given her my hand like this, you see the difference? So you set it up. You set it up preferably to your advantage. Everything you do, preferably to my advantage. Good. So that was just all these things. So now we're going to do Kaishiwasa. And the idea of Kaishiwasa is that the feeling that our is doing the technique, and the feeling she's going to get is that if my technique is good. Yeah? Okay. That's the feeling of Kaishiwasa. So Kaishiwasa means counter technique. And we talked about it in the break. Who's seen Saito Sensei? Who's trained Saito Sensei? Who's trained Saito Sensei? Yeah. So when he did the Kaishiwasa class, first, nobody who had not paid a significant fee was allowed in the room. And we were distinctly instructed never to do this outside. And of course, as we talked about in the lunch break, the idea is you would never show what are the weaknesses of our system. So if I knew how to do counter and EQ, you wouldn't advertise that, of course, because they would find that people would do. So that was like the whole secret thing. Of course, there's also the money bit, I'm sure, but I think that's kind of rules. But that's that was the idea. But now we're going to do it for free, all inclusive, and also, but still is you never do counter techniques during class. You have some kind of amateur doing some fun EQ, and you just go counter. Never. Like that. Yeah. That's the idea. But now, Shomen no Chidai Ikkyo Omo Tewasa. And you see the timing. She comes here, there'll be a few points. So I'll just show you point number 1. Point number 2. Point number 3. And then point number 4. How we get so now, what was the secret of Ikkyo? Watch my elbow. Okay. So my elbow is now in EQ position. Wait. My elbow is now in EQ position. Breathe. So if we get to here, I can't do it. It has the EQ. Move backward. If we get to here, And then I rotate. So, what's my elbow closely? Too late. So here, it goes down. It goes down. It goes down. It's in front of my center. Nice. Good. Here now. Unless Okay, so you rotate around. So I go here, go down, control. Okay, and what the best you can do? They would take that hand off. Easy. 99%, 205% of my given sensing. Yeah. So she lets go. For her life, she's controlling it. And I go here. I do about here. Exactly. Yeah. See it? She comes. I move. You see it? So, like we did Kokyo Polka yesterday, now doing Ikkyo Polka. So, so this is now going to be typical number one, I guess. I'm going to be doing. So, but I'm not going to stay here. Yeah? So you see the rotation? Through my body. Here, I go on my back, but I don't stand, stop, move, and we go. How the hell did he do that? Look. Here. From here. I go here. I go here. I go to this direction. It's much easier. Full rotation. Hips, shoulder, feet, and you get down. So here, he pushes me, I move, but I continue the movement, and I go back. Okay, I can do it. But now, I don't know, what do we do? So no dancing today, now, let's go here. So, maybe it's pushing me. I just follow the push. I follow the push. Now I can control. Now, before, Michael, now me. Perfect. Okay. So this. So now next we're going to use the outside of our head. Outside of our head. So now you have to do things. What you say? So now. And move my head. There's no way he can do Ikkyo because the secret of Ikkyo is sorry, he cannot do it. But to practice this, we need to do something else. So I'll show you what you do. So what you're supposed to do is you're going to do like this and stand like this. Yeah. So like an Ikkyo like this. Yeah. He's going to stand like this because now we need to learn. Put your feet together. Yeah. So now we need to learn how to go upstream. If I'm going, yeah, this is good. It's not as heavy, but I can still hold it. If I want to go this way, there's no way in hell I'm going to get it. However, if I'm going here, you let it go. Ready? My body bits. So now, there's no way. There's no way I can do it that way. So look what happens. I go around it. Don't need to open it. So I like open up the gate. That's steady. Yeah? But because we're so good Aikido people, when we stand and do Ikkyo, we keep our balance very nicely. So when the nage, you must stand like this. So now that's in practice. You must stand like this and lean into the technique. So we know what we're working with. Yeah? And you're very much. We just don't do normally things we've done, but now she does Ikkyo normally. And I go here, and then she went. The idea of the exercise we did was that we don't want to go here and then we need to start. We need to go. We practice that by having our feet together. Do that, please. Start with the technique. This one is also known for this one. So, not known for that one. Now we're going to do Nikyo, Urawasa. So, here. And now, this is the point where we're going to study This is the point we're going to study her move. And what she's going to do, not in real life, but just before you do Nikyo, so breathing to do Nikyo. Like here. This is not exactly how it happens in real life, but there is also like a bit of a spiral. As she So here, listen for the breathing. Grab the thumb. Put the arm here. And up. Okay. But the whole secret, constantly nikyo is that just before the feeling is that just before you go a little bit to put it in there. In reality, in real life, it's going to be extremely, it's very difficult to find. But we practice that next step, and now we're just going to do this. So a little bit of give us a little bit of a window. Can you give me a little bit of a window again? Here. Here. Listen for the window. Grab the phone. And this looks, I hope you know what you go here. So it's the rule of thumb in the sense of rule of thumb. Yeah, good. Here. Here. Listen for the rule. I move along. One more. Sangyo. So when we do Sangyo, the first part of the Sangyo story is Ikkyo. So there's only Ikkyo for you to do. So we go all the way to the Sangyo bits before we do it. So show me uchi-dechi Sangyo over to us. Here, we go up. Okay. Oh, so because here, if he does it perfect, it's actually one of the few techniques where he does it perfectly. Wait. If he does it perfectly, it's quite difficult for me to get out. Because he's actually got me. There's no window. But when we're going to do it, grab like this is all we get. It goes here. So the trick is grab with what you can grab. Here. Okay, there's many kashis already. Many kashis will be going now. I'll go here. Now here. Here. So I need elbow. Down. And this is the one where there's actually no window. So if you do it quite nicely, so it's very difficult for you to get out. Yeah? There's no real window design. But we turn more. So here, you see how much easier it is here? So here, the rotation of the hip. Sangyo Kaishi. Now the first level. Moro te tori kokyo. First level. Lucky hell. I've been training this for I don't know how many years, and this is the most perfect position nobody in middle school. You can't be here, and then you can just get out of it so easy. Yeah. So, yeah. Now all I need to do, ladies and gentlemen, just hold her here. I roll her. And she's done it perfectly. But it's so easy to get out of it when you know how to get out of it. Yeah? Everyone? Yeah? I don't know. Yeah. So here. Perfect. Oh, yeah. show the angle again. You see here. Yeah, this is it. It's not good. Yes, okay. Good. So here, enter like this. Sensei, do not do this during regular practice, please. And do not laugh. Next time we do mono tendon in Tokyo. Don't do that. Yeah? Because I think we realized it, like not maybe a year ago. We just no laugh. Good. That was not an 𝗖𝗛𝗧, of course. We did all the 𝗖𝗛𝗧 catches, but it was just I'm really happy how you all ask questions. I really appreciate that. Really. I learned to do that. Domo arigatou gozaimasu.